Steve, can you explain what happened today? How come we've had an Ashes first day with 14 wickets fallen? What's the key?
I'm not sure what the key is. I think the overcast conditions helped a little bit. We having won the toss and batting first, we'd like to get a few more runs on the board, but the nature of Ashes is cricket. It's going to be eventful. We knew that, I think that even though we were bowled out how we were, having the 20 overs in this evening helped our cause.
Even though you only got 215 runs to play with, as a bowling unit, did you still retain confidence, knowing perhaps that the reputation of the Australian batting lineup isn't particularly strong?
No, I don't think it was that gave us the confidence. I think knowing that the ball had moved around all day and the Australians had kept the ball swinging all day would work to our advantage with James Anderson in our team and Stuart Broad to come still. We knew that if we could keep the ball moving and if we came out and we attacked off stump and brought the batsman forward, that we'd get our rewards in the end.
Just a final one for me. Is there something about the Ashes that creates a sort of an intensity that's different, that leads to these kind of days of cricket? Because, we've had it before, back in 2005, everyone's up their game or something.
Well, I suppose so. I think there's more media presence, which, I don't think there'd be as many people here for a Bangladesh Test match. It's one of those things. Ashes is the Ashes. It's something that you grow up on a diet of wanting to play in the Ashes. Play against Australia. It's one of the things that you dream about as a youngster, and to live that dream, and especially for someone like me playing in my first home Ashes series, it's a really exciting time.
What do we know about Stuart Broad's shoulder?
I think you guys know as much as I do at the moment. He got hit on the shoulder, and I think it's a bit sore, but to the extent of the damage, I don't know. He'll receive treatment overnight, and he'll come back tomorrow, and we'll see how it is. But we're very hopeful that he'll be fit for tomorrow.
If he wasn't able to bowl, would you be able to cover that for the rest of the Test match? How would you do that?
Well, I'd have to bowl a few more overs, I think. We've got a few guys who can bowl, and especially in these sorts of conditions can be handy. We've got Swanee, who on a deck that offers a little bit of assistance can be, as it is, that can be very dangerous for us. And we'll just have to rotate ourselves. But at the moment, we don't know the extent of Broadie's damage, and we'll come back tomorrow and we'll find out.
It takes a pretty good ball to get Michael Clarke out. Have you seen him any better than Jimmy Anderson's?
No, we've seen him do that a few times with absolutely magic balls, and it's testament to the amount of work that he puts in and how much he tries to keep developing his skills that he can do things like that. So, it's great when something like that comes off in the game, and to get the Australian captain with a ball like that was something exceptional for us. Hopefully he can do it a few more times.
So where do you see the balance of power after?
I think it's pretty even at the moment. Maybe we may have our noses ahead. It's a very, very tight battle at the moment. To be bowled out for 215 after winning the toss was something that we hadn't hoped would happen. But we are in that position now. And to have them 4 down was was a good result for us at the end of the day. So the first hour tomorrow is going to be very important, how we set the tone as bowlers and how we come out and attack the Australians. And a few wickets in that first hour, and we could put our noses in front.
215 was probably the third part. Do you think nerves played a part in some of the strokes played?
I don't know. We've got guys who play their own natural game, and if they get out playing their own natural game, then so be it. That's the way it is. But yeah, the wicket's quite good. The wicket is. There's no real demons in the wicket at the moment. I think that the cloud cover and having the lights on towards the end of the day did aid and assist the bowlers. And we'll come back tomorrow and we'll see how it plays tomorrow.
When the batsmen don't deliver, do the bowlers kind of get together and say we've got to kind of over-deliver here or dig ourselves out? You talk amongst that?
No, we spoke about how important it was that we set the tone and tried to take early wickets but didn't chase them. If you chase wickets, then it's a dangerous place to be, because you can, the game can get away from you very quickly. So we wanted to go out there and be as disciplined as we possibly could. And after my first 2 balls, I felt as though we were.
Do you think, Steve, that what's happened today will tell the English public, not the players, because you wouldn't underestimate Australia, but tell the English public and perhaps think it's going to be quite an easy win for England, that it's not going to be like that at all over the next few weeks?
Yeah, I think that anyone would be foolish to underestimate the Australians, especially in such a hard-fought series. Everyone, there's pride at stake. Everyone wants to everyone out there playing in this game wants to affect the game and wants to win the series for their team. So, you know, we know they've got some talented players, and the fact that they bowled us out for 215 today and bowled well, you know, highlighted that. So, I think the public, I think everyone knew it was going to be a tough series, and even more so now.
Steve, can you talk us through the hat-trick ball? Because I don't think you can get any closer than actually getting a hat-trick.
No, I know. I was toying in my mind whether I should bowl a bounce or whether I should try and hit the top of off stump, and I went for trying to hit the top of off stump, and I was about 2 centimetres out, so it wasn't good enough.
Last couple?
So I think the build up to you actually getting the nod, I mean, how much of a relief that was for you, and almost the process by which you found out that you were actually going to play with that competition for places?
Look, it's good to have competition for places amongst our team, and we know that to play a 5-match Ashes series is going to be tough on any of the team. And you know, I was glad to get the nod. I thought I bowled well in the Essex game. I've had I didn't play much in the Champions Trophy and had time to get my body right for the series. So yeah, you know, I felt as though I was in good rhythm, and today I felt as though I was in good rhythm again.
Last one.
Steve, what did you think of the Australian selections? Was it foolish or inspired for them to select a 19-year-old rookie in the team?
You know, I thought, you know, it's always tough when you're making your Ashes debut or your Test debut, especially in an Ashes series. And yeah, I'm sure there'd have been a few nerves there for him, but I don't think it was a foolish decision at all. You know, they picked the best team that they think are going to win the game, and he was clearly in that team.